My name is Councillor Paul Bettison and I'm leader of Bracknell Forest Council in Berkshire, and I'm also the chairman of Improvement and Efficiency South East, which leads on waste resources and recycling nationally for the Regional Improvement and Efficiency Partnerships. I'm aware that with the Plastics 2020 Challenge, we're looking to increase the amount of plastics that are recycled from 24% as are today to 48%. And I've always believed that one of the plastics industry's biggest challenge is the fact that your plastic materials are so resilient, and so you can use them once, which is very often all that they're required to be used for, but then if they are discarded as litter in the countryside, they'll stay there for many years, unlike other products which over time will disintegrate. With plastic, of course, it does take a long time to disintegrate naturally, and that unfortunately gives the product a bad reputation in terms of littering. But that should mean that there's all the more reason to concentrate on the wise and careful disposal of product once it's finished its useful life for its primary purpose, and then it should be taken back and recycled into something else. And again, another challenge is the fact that the industry has been very good in producing plastics that are specific to specific uses, and so an empty soft drinks bottle is not the same type of plastic as an empty margarine tub, and possibly not the same as you might buy a dozen apples in from a supermarket. That'll be a different type of plastic again. And in the eyes of the public, one of the problems that we have to overcome is that in the eyes of the public, a piece of plastic is a piece of plastic, where we know that they're different polymers, and those polymers are best kept separate if they're to be recycled for reuse as a similar type of product. And so there's a real need to label packaging materials better. At present, local government only typically collects recycled bottles or bottles for recycling, and that's because they're made of two particular types of plastic that are easily separable once they're in the recycling process. But many residents tell me on a regular basis that they wish that they could put their yogurt pots and their margarine tubs and their fruit tubs into recycling as well. And indeed, many of them, unfortunately, inadvertently contaminate our recyclates by putting this stuff into plastics thinking that they're helping us, when in actual fact, as we know, currently they're not helping. But the public want to help, and sometimes they just get it wrong because they're not experts.